Okay, this is the missed visits report that I run every day. I run it Monday through Saturday. Each day is a little bit different. It gets one or two steps longer as each day goes through the week. So Monday's the easiest report because you're only I'm sorry Tuesday morning is the easiest one because you're only reporting on one day on the prior day, which is Monday, and then on Wednesday morning you'll be running obviously the misses for Monday and Tuesday, and then on Thursday you'll be running the misses for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. So it gets just a little bit, one more line added each week or each day. And anyway, I'm going to show you what I do to run that and do it on a video so you can refer back to it. So obviously, I use a weekly commitment review. I'm going to go ahead and run that. And you're going to be using my credentials, I'm sure, so you shouldn't have any problem getting everyone to come up when you're using my username and password. So I select Excel, obviously, and then the beginning date of the week, which is going to be for this week, is going to be March 26th. So you'll get the benefit of seeing, um, you know, I didn't want to do this video on Tuesday morning because it wouldn't really be reflective of what all you have to do. So by doing it today, you get pretty much what you'll be doing for the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning, which is more, like I said, the more difficult ones. So anyway, I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna pause this video and wait for it to come up, and be right back. Okay, so the reports come up at the bottom. I'm gonna click open. Try to go through every step here without skipping anything, so as to avoid any kind of confusion. All right, I haven't fixed mine yet, where I don't have to deal with this protected view. I need to get in and fix that so I don't have to deal with that anymore. But in case you do have that going on, obviously you have to click enable editing. Okay, sorry, that was my phone. Then I always, no matter what, delete this row here. That's a waste that says week of 326. It throws things off if you don't. First thing I do, no matter what, I left click that. Excuse me. Right click and delete it. You see, it brings everything up to where it should be. Okay, so usually I do a little bit of cleanup on these files. You don't have to do this, but I do it because it's a little bit obsessive compulsive, and for me, I have to get rid of some of the stuff that's redundant and unnecessary, and make sure things are put in the right place. So I usually move the assigned employee. You don't have to, but I usually move the assigned employee down here next to the division and the market. And then I sort. Oh, this bar's in my way. I sort by division, market, assigned employee. Okay. I also have a obsessive compulsive or an OCD issue with things not being centered or things not being justified. Again, you don't have to fiddle with stuff like that. It probably adds more time to what I do than it should. But so now I go down, and so today is Thursday. So what we're running today is the missed visits from Monday through Wednesday. So I'm gonna go down here, and after Wednesday actual, I'm gonna add columns here. Okay, I believe I need to add. We'll just see, if it's too many, I can delete one. It doesn't matter. So I'm adding blank columns. And in the first one, I'm going to put Monday misses. The next one, Tuesday misses. The next one, Wednesday misses. The next one is, I always put open stores. The next one, I always put major chain misses. The next one is always short punches. And then the next one is extra visits. And I actually forgot about one that I need to add another column for, and that is the number of week, quote unquote, week visits left. Okay, now I go over here to this square, highlight everything, and that's where I put filters on every column because we're going to be using those filters a lot going through here, and I mean a lot. And hopefully this will make sense to you. It takes a couple of times of doing it to wrap your head around the way I utilize these filters to get the information that we need. So the first thing we're trying to figure out is how many missed visits we have for Monday. So I'm going to go to the Monday commitment and I'm going to open it up and I'm going to go all the way down to the blanks and I'm unchecking that and I'm going to click OK. That gets rid of all the other lines or rows that don't have any commitment days on it, and it only leaves me with stores that have a visit scheduled for Monday. Okay, so now I want to find out what visits were missed on Monday. We know which ones now are scheduled, but we need to know which ones were missed. So we're going to go back over here to Monday Actual. Oops, sorry. We're going to go back over here to Monday Actual. We're going to click the drop down. And this time we're going to do the opposite. We're going to uncheck Select All. And we're going to go down here and we're going to check the blanks. That is, we don't want to see any actuals. We want to see the blanks, which means that it wasn't clocked into. That's how you find out what visits were missed on Monday. So these are the commitments. This is where the actuals are, where nobody clocked in. So those are obviously missed visits. Now, we're on Thursday today, so maybe some of those got done on Tuesday. So that's why you go over here to Tuesday actual. And you're going to do the same thing. Unselect all those, and you're going to select the blanks, which means you're selecting the where nobody has clocked into these stores still. Okay? And the same thing goes for Wednesday. So there should have been visits yesterday. We're going to do the same thing. Uncheck select all, check the blanks. Now your Monday missed visits are whittling down to, right now they're sitting on 24. It should be 0 by now, but one thing you want to check also, since I'm late running this on Thursday, it's possible that some of these visits were made this morning up to right now. So let's go over to Thursday actual and click that. Nope, none of those stores were done today. So we've got 24 missed visits on Monday that still have not been made up, and today's Thursday. So what I do is I go down here and I highlight those commitments, and then I color them yellow. All right, so I go here to fill color, and I just click the yellow and color that yellow. And then I go over here to the division name, and I color those yellow for the same ones. And I'll show you why in a minute. And then I usually go over here to I always go here to the Monday misses, and I'm going to put in a 1, and I'm going to highlight that yellow. And then I'm going to right click and copy that, and I'm going to go all the way down and paste for the rest of those. So you'll see why I do that in a few minutes. It'll all make some sense to you, hopefully. And so now we've figured out what our Monday missed visits are. So I usually, instead of going back here and trying to figure out what I need to uncheck and uncheck, I just usually go back to data, unclick filters, which takes the filters off of everything, and then I highlight the whole page again, and then I click filter again, which puts filters on everything once again. Now we're looking for the Tuesday missed visits. So I'm gonna start picking up the pace on this a little bit. So Tuesday, same thing we did for Monday. We're gonna go to the Tuesday commitment, which is these are the stores that are supposed to be done on Tuesday, but you have to make sure you're only looking at the ones that are scheduled for Tuesday. So you scroll down and you uncheck blanks in the commitment column. And you're going to be left with just the stores that are committed for Tuesday and no blanks. Now, Tuesday actual, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to click the drop down and you're going to uncheck select all, because these are all actuals. These are where punches were made. You're going to go down and you're going to select blanks, which will show you where punches were not made. That means that the store hasn't been done yet. Now, you're going to follow the same suit that you did before with checking the other days, but something different this time is you've got to go forward to Monday now, because some people are doing stores on days that aren't scheduled to be done, So when I click this drop down for Monday actual, we're going to see where some of these stores that are scheduled for Tuesday, we're done on Monday. Why? That's a good question. That's not what we're after here. We just need to get the missed visits. So click that drop down. We're going to uncheck select all, and we're going to go down here and check blanks. All right. So those are now counted as done. We're going to go forward to Wednesday actuals. Click unselect all and select the blanks. So now we're whittling down to what are actually Tuesday misses. Let's go down to Thursday and double check that. Thursday actual, I already see we've got some there, so we're going to have some business there. Actually, that's the only two. So unselect all and select blanks. Now what you've got in your Tuesday commitment is actually what's missing for Tuesday. So we're going to go down, highlight that. Again, click home, go to the fill, click yellow. Then we're going to go over here to the names of the DMs, highlight those, click yellow. And then we're going to go to Tuesday misses, put a 1, highlight it yellow, and copy down. All right, I'm going to pause this video. Actually, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to start a new one. It'll be a section 2, so that I'll be able to send these to you, and one file won't be too large. So this is part 1, and we've finished with Tuesday misses. We're gonna go back into Wednesday misses when I come back.